Hi, Mishon. It's your 18th birthday, so I wrote a little something for you. I'm your #1 diamond, and if you let me rock your chain, it don't have to be just a kiss, and we can be holiday loves, and I wouldn't have you waiting forever or standing on the sideline, because I'll be your A girl. Well, love you and wishing you the best for your birthday. Have fun, party hard, and just like go sit. Like it's your birthday. So like party hard and just go sick. Love you.